that gun. Now, that's right sensible. All we want is the silver.
Sure you want them fellers to steal that silver?
I'm cheering them on. First stage robbery I've ever approved of.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
When Wells Fargo called on Marshal Earp to put an end to stage robberies on its Charleston to Benson line, the company was putting Wyatt's reputation in peril. During the times when Wyatt rode shotgun for Wells Fargo, no road agent had ever gotten away with a dime of money shipments. But this was Arizona territory, where robbing stages was a highly organized business.
Who is it?
Wyatt Earp, Mr. Thacker.
Anyone see you?
I don't think so. What's all the big mystery about?
Company orders. They're afraid you might turn us down. And if that happened, we'd be in worse shape than we are already. The Sandy Bob stage line won't haul any more silver from Charleston. This report will show you why.
9 robberies in 1 month, huh? Can't say I blame him. $48,000.
Wells Fargo was taking over the shipments.
Well, I'll take care of it.
I'm not so sure. Look at this map. The Tombstone mines haul their ore to the stamping mill here at Charleston, where it's poured into ingots, and then sent by stage 30 miles to Benson, right here. 30 miles. But those hoodlums must camp every mile all along the trail. The Sandy Bob line tried every trick in the book. Decoy stages, boxes loaded with sand, midnight runs with double guards. Nothing worked.
I see.
Dick Gerd and the other mine owners around here are desperate.
Well, my own job is all I can handle, Mr. Thacker. You know that.
We'll be carrying United States mail.
Oh, and I just happen to be a United States Deputy Marshal, huh?
Yes, you somewhat fit into the plot.
Yeah.
San Francisco thinks you still belong to us. Once a Wells Fargo man.
Always a Wells Fargo man, yeah, I know. All right. Can the company wait till morning? I'd like a little sleep.
Well, sure, Wyatt. You can sleep until sunup.
Well, that's mighty kind of you. Be sure and tell Wells Fargo I appreciate it. Fred?
Yeah.
Thanks for coming. Anybody see you?
Not a soul.
Look, Fred, as an undercover agent for Wells Fargo, you get around the mines quite a bit, don't you?
Yeah, I do. What's on your mind, Wyatt?
Well, Mr. Thacker, your Wells Fargo man from Tucson is in town now.
I know him.
Yeah, well, I wish I didn't. He thinks I can stop all the silver holdups. All of them. Be happy to do what I can, but... Look, what can you tell me that won't betray you?
Maybe I can help you. I've been hearing things. Enough to spell out that they're getting help from inside the mill itself.
Yeah, I guessed as much.
Well, you can stop guessing.
got any ideas, Wyatt? What do you make of it?
How much do those silver bricks weigh?
80 or 100 pounds. This mine at Charleston can run either weight.
A fellow by the name of Dakin runs it?
Yeah, Charlie Dakin. The contention, Lucky Cuss, and Tough Nut mine people all swear by him.
Will he cooperate?
Well, I checked yesterday. No trouble with Dakin.
All right, this is what I'd like to do, if you'll back me up.
You're the boss, Wyatt.
Oh, I suppose it could be done, Marshal. But increasing the bricks to 300 pounds, that'll cost us money.
I think it's a fine idea, Mr. Dakin.
Oh, I see the point. Robbers on horseback couldn't handle 300-pound chunks. I get it. Oh, Sharky, step in here, will you? Bring Mr. Todd with you. Sharky's my foreman. Todd handles the freight. They aren't going to like this. Mr. Sharkey, Mr. Todd, I want you to meet Mr. Thacker of Wells Fargo.
All right.
And Marshal Wyatt Earp.
Howdy.
They want us to run our silver into 300-pound bricks.
300?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, you're joking, boss.
Can't be done. We're not equipped to make ingots of that size.
Now, hold on. Let's see if we can't work this out.
It's got to be done, gentlemen.
Let's go and see what we can do about it. Then we brick a trough from the furnace and sea shed. Like this. You see, Sharky?
It's too long a run for hot silver.
He's right, Mr. Dakin.
Well, not if you keep a fire under the trough right here. Move the old steam heater from D's shed.
Who's going to pay for all this?
Mr. Earp? You lost $48,000 to road agents last month.
The mine owners will pay. I'll have all this put in an order if you need it, Mr. Dakin.
No, we can reset in a day or two.
Mr. Thacker, that solves your problem. Wish they were all this easy.
Are you sure it'll work?
Of course. Road agents can't carry 300-pound bars on horses, and if they try wagons, the trail will lead you to them.
You haven't let Wells Fargo down yet, Wyatt?
Anytime, Mr. Thacker. Well, nice to have met you, gentlemen. I gotta get back to Tombstone.
Get right on it, men.
I don't think you'll have any more trouble.
Put it inside, boys. Too big for the boot. Easy now. You two men load at the other door. Easy now.
Sure carry 3 or 4 of these.
Now, 2's enough for the first trip. Sign, will you, please? And Jones,
Yes, Mr. Dakin.
if you're jumped by road agents, do exactly as they say. Don't try to put up a fight and get hurt.
That suits me fine.
Pile some buffalo hides or blankets over the boxes.
That's a good idea.
All right, we'll move out first. Shadow the stage from the hill trail. Mr. Gibbs, think you can keep Roscoe quiet?
Why, sure. Roscoe don't do no hollering when I'm on him. He knows better than that.
That's right.
Reckon they'll be loaded today, Smiley?
We didn't get any word, but it's our turn.
Smiley! Coach coming on the Charleston Trail.
Time to go, I guess.
All right, remember, keep them bandanas over your faces and let me do the talking. We'll take them at Total Wreck Junction.
Here they come. Be careful.
All right, let's go look.
throw down that gun. Now, that's right, sensible. All we want is the silver. Blankets and buffalo hides, huh? Hey, give me a hand. They're really loaded.
Yeah.
Oh, easy, easy. Man. Oh. What in thunder is it? They've boxed a lot of bars together. Hey, you, is the other box as hefty as this one?
Find out for yourself.
You're funny, ain't you? Come on, shove that other box out.
I ain't springing my back. You put some muscle into it, too, this time.
Go on. We could take them hombres red-handed, Wyatt.
Not now, Mr. Gibbs. Let him sweat.
Throw down your axe and crowbar.
We don't carry any.
Oh, we ought to shoot both of you. Light out from here and don't turn back.
My help!
Wells Fargo always pulls some sneaky trick. Splinter the top of that one.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That's Wells Fargo for you. They had it cast into one big, heavy brick.
Those filthy rats.
Trying to pull a fast one on us. They knew we couldn't handle anything this big.
What are we gonna do with it, Smiley? Yeah.
Well, we'll sling the boxes with ropes between two horses, and then we... No, that wouldn't give us anything to ride. We'll show Wells Fargo, boys.
How?
We'll tote them boxes into the brush and bury it. Then we'll come back here with cold chisels and hammers.
Yeah, but Smiley, I don't...
You got a better idea?
No?
All right. Somebody went to a lot of trouble over this, so let's get it buried before a posse gets here.
Sure worked this time, Wyatt. Saved the silver.
It hasn't worked just right yet. Relax, we got a lot of time to kill.
Pass that canteen, would you?
We should have had some warning of this. We could have brought cold chisels and hammers.
Don't blame nobody yet, boss. That Wells Fargo's the slickest outfit anywhere.
Shut up and dig.
Yeah.
You know those hoodlums are mighty apt to get sunstroke down there?
Ain't burying them boxes very deep, are they?
No. We're aiming to come back soon with cold chisels and hammers.
Then we jump them?
All depends, Mr. Thacker. There's more in on this deal than just those three.
All right, out of there.
Ain't no sign of a posse yet.
Now, they'll be coming. I figure we got about an hour. I'll get the tools and meet you at the shack. Ride 'em. I want to see horsetails hanging in the wind.
Here. Yeah.
Aren't those two men from the mill?
It's too far away to tell, but I'd bet on it.
This is where Smiley jumped the stage.
Think Smiley left the boxes, Pat?
Well, he couldn't carry them.
He either gave up or he's gone back for tools. Anyway, we haven't got much time.
Sharky, looks like Smiley toted the boxes off this way.
Aye, he must have buried them.
In cahoots with them road agents?
Somebody at the mill has been passing out information. And I didn't think they'd pass up the chance at the real haul instead of their little cut.
Let's nab them.
Not yet, Mr. Thacker. Let's wait and see what they're going to do.
Give me a hand.
Where are we going with it?
Up the hill trail into the brush.
Why don't we just take it back for the reward?
500 instead of 6 or 8,000. Grab hold of that
But
box.
Smiley will get back.
Shut up. Lift.
Shouldn't we move in closer, Wyatt?
No, sir. They'll probably head for that clump of brush yonder. We'll walk our horses behind the ridge.
What if they just keep on a-going?
Mr. Gibbs, hasn't Dr. Holliday ever explained to you the philosophy of human greed? They should keep on going. They won't. You know, they'll stop and try to break up that silver. Their fingers are itching right now. Head out. Single file, Mr. Thacker. Slow and easy.
Slow down, you'll bust something.
You let Smiley catch up with us? Sure. Get up! Get up!
Don't you think we ought to take a look from the ridge over yonder?
Just be patient, Mr. Gibbs.
I told you we'd bust something.
The axle. We'll have to cut up the bars here and load them on the horses.
But if Smiley gets back...
Never mind that. Grab the chisels and hammers. It won't take 10 minutes to load these on the horses. We've been heisted, look. Of all the skunky, no good.
Hold it a minute, Smiley. Take a look.
It ain't no use. Robbing stages is rough enough without this.
Team and spring wagon made off up the hill. 2 men.
Todd and Sharky.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny they didn't tip us off about those bars. I'll bet this is why. If they've double-crossed us. Come on.
Look, Sharky, we got enough. Let's get out of here.
Don't be a fool. There's still a whole brick.
Now, 1 brick safe is better than 2 bricks with Smiley after us.
I say we take it all. You say different?
But he'll kill us.
He hasn't caught us yet. Quit your crybabying. They've done already cut up on them silver blocks.
Yeah, they should have been satisfied with that. Take a look yonder.
Just like sitting ducks. Let's jump.
It'll be easier when they get together.
Shh. I hear something. I'm getting out of here.
Go ahead, but leave the silver to me.
I'll take this sack.
Drop it! You get nothing. Give it to him. Double-dealing skunk! Have a little look. I gotta get hit.
You ain't hurt bad. Besides, they chopped up half the silver for us.
Half? Get busy on that other half.
Yeah.
Lift them, all of you.
Take the guns.
Wyatt, it was Todd and Sharkey.
They're both dead.
I was afraid of that.
Well, we got 3 of the robbers. Let's get on to Tucson. The case is closed.
I'm afraid it isn't, Mr. Thacker.
How's that?
I think we'll find the answer in Tombstone. I want you to be there. Come on, let's get him on the horses. Mr. Gibbs, you go get him.
Get on your feet, boy.
We got the robbers, Wyatt. We got the insiders at the mill. What are we hanging around here for? I've got to write my report.
Now, this is a big operation. More than Smiley and his boys are involved. Too many hold-ups too often.
You think the others are just going to come in here and surrender?
No, sir. But I think those other hoolens are going to be pretty sore about the trick played on Smiley. That's just a hunch, but...
Marshal Earp!
Charlie Dakin.
Lock me up. Lock me up. They're going to kill me.
What do they want to kill you for?
Well, plenty, but lock me up first. I'm not safe even in here.
I'll lock you up after you tell me who wants to kill you and why.
I don't get it. What made you so sure that Dakin was the boss tipster?
Oh, he had to be the one. The man in charge of everything. You know the idea of increasing those bricks to the size of 300 pounds?
Yeah?
Well, it's a simple plan. Dakin had really been on the level with the mine owners. He would have used it before I did.
You know, Wyatt, Wells Fargo should give you a gold watch.
Well, I already have a watch. You tell Wells Fargo I know what time it is. Now it's time I got back to my job in Tombstone.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
Halt! Fire away!
Come on in, sir. What can I do for you?
Marshal Wyatt, there's a man in town I think you should know about.
Probably a lot of men that I should know about. Which one do you mean?
He came in today. Name's Dobie Jenner.
Dobie Jenner. Jenner. Sorry, it doesn't mean anything to me.
I'm sure he's wanted by the law. Most probably for breaking out of Yuma prison.
Sir, maybe you have some information that I don't have. Sit down, sir. Now, when did he break out of prison?
I don't know that.
Well, it must have been quite recent.
I'm not positive he did break out, but he must have. He was sentenced to 5 years, and it's hardly 4. And I saw him here in Tombstone today.
Then you knew him well?
Very well. He was my mining partner before I went into the mercantile business.
And now you're turning him in?
Marshal, he's a murderer. That's why he was sent to prison.
Well, they usually hang murderers, Mr. McKean.
The important thing, he's here in town. Now, what are you going to do about it?
Mr. McKean, he could have been released early on good behavior. He may have as much right in this town as you or I.
I tell you, he's dangerous. Run him out before he causes trouble.
For whom? Does he bear a grudge? Against you, maybe, for putting him in prison?
No, not that. It's Phoebe, Mrs. McKean. She was, that is, Jenner thought she intended marrying him, and I suppose he thought she'd wait for him.
I see. Has he made any threats?
No, but I know him. He's a violent man. He's proved that. And what's the reason he's here?
Well, there could be lots of reasons why he's here.
No. This happened in Prescott. Now, if he's been there and found out we're married, we're in awful danger. I demand you do something about it.
I said I would check on him.
That's not enough. You got to run him out of town.
Mr. McKean, I can't run him out of town unless he gives me a reason. Now, you stay away from him, and maybe he'll stay away from you, sir.
Marshal, you're going to be sorry for this.
Hello, Wyatt.
Hello, Miss Nellie. Say, do you have a man registered here by the name of Jenner?
Sure have. Room 14 upstairs.
What's the matter?
Nothing really. He's just kind of a strange person. Do you know he made us put his bed on the porch outside his window?
Mr. Jenner?
What do you want?
My name's Wyatt Earp.
I see you're a marshal, too. I, kind of figured you'd come snooping around. I got a legal right to be here. This paper says so.
You're right. According to this, you've been on parole for a month. Where you been?
Prescott?
Why'd you come to Tombstone? I gotta have a reason? Most men do.
So McKean came running to you like a scared rabbit, huh?
You bear him any grudge?
Supposing I do. Maybe I got that right, too.
Maybe.
Marshal, I'm a miner. Or was. Mining played out around Prescott, so I came here. Now, does that answer your question?
Not entirely.
I'm looking for a new start if you John Laws will let me get it.
Well, you'll get it from me as long as you don't violate your parole.
And what will you call a violation?
Any act of violence against Mr. McKean or his wife.
Phoebe? Now, why would I want to harm her?
Because she married McKean instead of you.
Man can't blame a woman for that. Especially when he goes and gets himself sent off to a prison. No.
Mr. Jenner, could you tell me what happened?
I killed a man. A miner. I robbed him. He fought me, and I killed him.
And why didn't they hang you?
I'd never done anything bad before. Miner was drunk. He fought me like a wild man. I had to kill him in self-defense. Oh, I was wrong. But I paid. I paid dearly. 4 long years. So you tell McKean to relax. I'll let bygones be bygones. You see that he does the same.
All right. Say, by the way, how come you insist on staying out here?
Did you ever see the inside of Yuma prison? I'm sure you had. I can't sleep cooped up in a room anymore. Marshal. How is she? Phoebe, I mean. How does she look?
She looks fine.
Maybe it was best then.
He's still there. Oh, George, why don't you go out and talk to him?
I told you, he'll kill me.
Believe that of Dobie.
Well, I can.
I think he only wants to talk to us. He's standing out there afraid to come in, ashamed.
Phoebe, I don't understand you.
Well, I don't understand you. You were friends, partners. Why should you fear him now?
Well, prison changes a man. You didn't see his face, his eyes.
Well, he's been through a lot. And he needs our help. At least you can talk to him.
Not me.
George, if you won't go out to him, I will.
Phoebe, I forbid it.
Forbid it? Dobie? Dobie, I know you're there. Please, I want to talk to you. Hello, Dobie.
Hello, Phoebe.
You look thin. Was it awfully bad?
Oh, no, it wasn't really bad.
Well, it's over now. Oh, Dobie, why don't you come in? You know my house is open to you anytime.
No, I just came over to speak to George, really.
Now, Dobie, it's as much my blame as his.
Oh, no, there's no blame. No one's to blame. That's what I wanted to tell George. It isn't as if you promised or anything.
But I might have. I cried for a long time after they sent you away. I didn't marry George right away.
You have a better life now. Nice house.
Yes, it's not like the dance hall. George has prospered in Tombstone.
I'm glad. Well, goodbye, Phoebe.
Dobie, what are you going to do?
Oh, I haven't made up my mind yet.
Well, let us help you. You and George were partners once.
Things have changed, Phoebe. Things have changed. Goodbye, Phoebe. Phoebe, are you happy?
Of course.
Goodbye.
Jenner, get away from my wife and stay away.
George, put down that gun.
Did you hear me, Jenner? Get out of town and stay out.
George, what are you saying? He's our friend. He means us no harm.
That's what you think. Well, I don't. He hates us. Hates me, anyway. And the feeling's mutual. Scum, that's all he is. A jailbird and a murderer.
George!
And if he doesn't leave us alone, I'll see he goes back to prison where he belongs.
Jenner! You won't need that gun, Mr. McKean. Put it down.
All right, Marshal. But you've seen yourself he was waiting to attack me.
You're lying. I said I'd handle this. Mr. McKean, you go on inside the house. You too, Mrs. McKean.
Marshal, my husband's mistaken. Mr. Jenner meant us no harm. He's welcome in my house anytime.
Phoebe, what are you saying?
Exactly what I mean.
If I catch him around here, he's a dead man, and the law will back me up. You coming in?
Don't worry, Mrs. McKean. I understand.
Goodbye, Dobie.
Marshal, I think I'll get myself some prospecting equipment and leave town tomorrow or the next day.
That's probably best for everybody.
I had to see her. Just once.
Well, I understand that. One thing I can't understand, Mr. Jenner, is McKean was trying to bait you. He was hoping for a chance to use that gun. Why?
I told you I'd let bygones be bygones. I will, as long as she's happy.
George McKean's wife. Say, that reminds me, you remember that feller that had McKean so upset about, 3 or 4 weeks ago?
Jenner? Yeah, what about him?
I heard the darn fools up in Dry Canyon prospecting. Huh. Sure must be a sorry miner. Anybody in Arizona Territory could tell him ain't no more gold up there.
Wyatt! Wyatt, come over to the hotel, quick.
What's the matter, Miss
It's
Miller?
Mrs. McKean. She wants to talk to you. It's George McKean.
You're not fooling me. You left me so you could go to Dobie.
That's not true. Why do you keep saying it?
You can't do this to me. I'll kill him. And the law won't stop me. No jury will convict me for killing the scum who broke up my home.
Mrs. McKean.
Oh, Marshal. Oh, I had to leave him. I had to. I couldn't stand it anymore. Ever since that night.
Mrs. McKean, this isn't really any of my business, you know.
No, but it is, Marshal. You heard him. George is going to kill Dobie. You've got to stop him.
I can't just arrest your husband because he made threats.
Yes, but you can warn Dobie.
Do you know where he is?
Oh, no, I haven't seen him since that night. Dobie's coming here brought things to a head, but the marriage was a mistake from the beginning. There's no understanding between Dobie and me, whatever my husband said. But Dobie did go to jail because of me.
Because of you?
He never tried to steal except to get money to buy me things. You see, I was a dance hall girl, and I thought I had to have expensive things.
I see. Mrs. McKean, when you married your husband, he had enough money to start a business. Where'd you get it?
He told me he sold a mining claim. Why?
Oh, I just wanted to know. Well, I'll see if I can find Jenna before your husband does.
Jenna? Jenna? Over here, Dobie. Better way. It's me, Wyatt Earp.
What are you doing out here, Marshal?
Just came to call.
Sit down. Care for a little warmed-over coffee?
Oh, thank you. You're, not working those diggings over there, are you?
Oh, no. I'm working up above with this water.
Getting any?
Oh, not enough to make it pay, I'd say. I'm not making any big fortune.
What you doing it for?
Oh, it's better out here in the fresh air and sunlight. Working in a store someplace.
Mr. Jenner, this is Apache country. Solitary man in these canyons, well, it isn't safe.
Nobody'd care whether the Apaches got me or not.
Well, if you're working up high because of the water, how come you're not camping up there?
It's too closed in up there. I like it down here and where it's open and fresh air.
Maybe you have another reason. Maybe you're thinking of using that shaft as a trap.
You found that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's just a little something I fixed up in case anybody came snooping around.
Particularly one man, McKean?
It's no secret I'm here. Thought maybe you might get a little curious.
And if he didn't find out that you were here, you were going to make sure he did.
I think you got the wrong idea about me, Marshal. I don't want to kill McKean. I'd just like to give him a little taste of what it feels like to be in Yuma prison.
Mr. Jenner, I came out here to ask you a question, to give you a message.
Go ahead.
The question is, what happened to that money you stole from the miner? They never found it. You swore that you didn't get it. But I think you know who did. It was McKean, wasn't it? He was your partner, and he was in on the whole thing, wasn't he? No answer?
I had my day in court. I don't have to answer that question.
Well, maybe you'll change your mind when I give you the message. Mrs. McKean left her husband, moved into a hotel. She asked me to warn you that her husband blames you for her leaving. He wants to kill you. Now, you want to answer my question?
She left him. She's not happy with him?
Never was.
All right. You were right all along. McKean planned the whole thing right from the beginning. He did the robbing. Then when the miner showed up, I stayed and did the fighting while he got away.
Why didn't you say that in court?
We're partners. I figured that half of the money would be waiting for me when I got out. When I did, I knew I couldn't get close to it.
I see. And you paid your debt. He hasn't.
You could never prove anything against him.
Maybe we can. Maybe we can with the use of that trap of yours.
Looking for me, George?
Jenner, let me out of here.
No, I don't know about that.
You trapped me. This is a trap.
Only if somebody comes snooping around.
I was just looking for you, Dobie.
To shoot me or to give me back my half of the money?
Step out so I can see you.
To shoot me, maybe. But if you did that, you might never get out of there, George. You better do some thinking about that.
Dobie, let me out, please.
No, George. I think you better stay there for a while. Get some idea of how I felt there in Yuma prison. Nights like this when you're lonely and afraid. The hot days. Days so hot you can hardly breathe and it feels like it's baking you alive. I think you better stay there for a while. Wait till you go through one of those days.
Dobie, let me out of here, please.
You didn't say about my half of the money.
I'll give it to you. I always meant to. There wasn't much, Dobie. The fellow didn't have very much.
He had enough to put you in business.
I'll give you half of everything.
You can't give me back those years in prison.
Dobie, please.
You knew that miner was coming back, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I swear it. I planned everything very carefully. And if you'd only followed orders, there wouldn't have been any trouble. Now let me out of here, Dobie. Let me out.
Throw out your gun.
now, you scum!
He heard the whole thing, George.
Give me your bandana.
Up the country, the old Wild West country, he made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Doc Goodfellow! Doc Goodfellow!
Another cave-in, Sam?
No, just another brawl between Tim Shornigan's men and Jock Welch's crowd.
Oh, the Cornish Jacks and the Irish Terriers again.
Yeah, looks like they cracked some skulls this time. All trouble for Wyatt. For us, too. Shouldn't happen.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
Miss Nellie Cashman, the ministering angel of Tombstone, had occasionally been an embarrassment to Wyatt. Nellie was liked and respected by all kinds and conditions of men. But when she sought to make peace between the Welsh and Irish miners at the diggings called Total Wreck Mine, Marshal Earp knew he had big trouble.
No, neither the Jacks nor the Terriers are really bad men, Wyatt. They just can't forget their old country feud, even in Arizona. What's the matter?
This is all Mr. Gird's fault, Miss Nellie.
Gird's fault? Why? Because he needed miners so bad?
When his company reopened the Total Wreck Mine, he knew he shouldn't try to mix the Cornishes and the Irishes.
I imagine that he thought in time they'd all learn to get along together.
Miss Nellie,
And I think so, too. I'm convinced that peace can be made at the Total Wreck Mine. Wyatt, why don't you go out there and, you know, just sit down and have a nice friendly talk with him? Now, wouldn't that be a good idea?
No, ma'am.
Wyatt, don't be stubborn.
Me?
Yes, you. All you'd have
Now,
to
look,
do
if
is...
you want to stop this fight, you tell Mr. Gird not to rush history.
But...
Now, you tell him to pull either the Jacks or the Terriers out of that mine.
I will not. Wyatt, I hate to say this, but if you refuse to do your duty, then I'll have to stop the fighting.
Don't try that, Miss Nellie. You're an angel, but we'd like to keep you right here on Earth. Now, you could get hurt, you know.
I'm not worried about myself, Wyatt. You talk like I've never faced a bunch of angry men before. Well, I have.
Howdy, Marshal.
Mr. Gird, I understand the fighting started out at the Total Wreck Mine.
Well, there was some fighting, but I hope Miss Nellie will calm them down a bit.
You're not thinking of letting her go out there.
Well, she's already gone, Wyatt. Well, she knows more about those Irishmen and Welshmen than we do.
Mr. Gird, you think those men, all being miners, are going to overlook their antagonisms because they're working together. But working together doesn't necessarily make friends.
Why not?
Because you're too close to the past war in the old country. Maybe the next generation can make friends, but not this one.
Hey, where are you rushing off to?
I'm going to bring her back from the mine before she gets hurt.
Hey, it's Miss Nellie. Good day, Charlie. Miss Nellie. Hello, Miss Nellie. Nice to see you, Miss Nellie.
I brought you some pies and cakes. Stop. You're scowling at each other. Both the baskets are the same. One of you boys show me to Mr. Shonigan and Mr. Welch.
That we will, Miss Nellie.
Make way for the lady.
Do you have any money in there, Miss Nellie?
Hands up.
Boys, this silly fighting's got to stop. Would you know that 3 of your men were badly hurt today? Dr. Goodfellow says they've got fractured skulls. Now, what's this all about, anyway?
Chuck and his boys started it.
Them bog trotters think they're better than us.
Bog trotters, why, you moly gophers from England.
Not England, Wales.
Aye, and didn't your Royal Welsh Fusiliers invade the sacred soil of Holy Ireland?
Now, that's enough. Both of you, that's enough. This isn't Ireland or Wales. It's the United States of America. Now, isn't Mr. Gerd paying you all the same wages?
Yes, ma'am, but
But us Irish do all the work.
that's a lie.
Now, stop it. Put that down. You're both acting like children. Can't you learn to work together? Can't you learn to respect each other and like each other?
Trouble. There's the John Lawn camp.
Excuse me, ma'am, if you don't mind.
But I'm not
Excuse
finished.
us, Miss Nellie, we'll be right back.
But I...
Where's Miss Nellie? All right, I'll find her myself.
And what do you want with Miss Nellie?
I'm a friend of hers. I came to take her back to town.
Oh, so you think she's not safe here, eh?
I didn't say that.
But you made a special trip out here to get her? Same thing?
We're not getting any place. Stand aside, mister.
I stand aside for no insulting whippersnapper of a John Law.
Take him, Jock. Give him the boot, Jock.
Why, and what do you think you're doing? Now, stop it.
Well, I've finished, Miss Nellie.
Oh, no, you ain't. You may whip that Welshman, but my name is Shonigan.
Now, I said no more
I
fighting.
can't play favorites, Miss Nellie. They didn't. Now, you go on back in the office.
I'm staying right here.
I've no liking to spill your blood in the presence of a lady. Jim, Mick.
I'm staying here. Now, Wyatt,
Take
don't
her
do it.
inside.
Mr. Shonigan, Wyatt, don't do it.
Now, you want to wrestle? You want a fist fight?
I just want to lay my hands on you.
Hang it with your fist, Tim.
It's all right with me.
Come on, Shonigan.
Come on, Tim.
Come on, Tim. Hit him.
You better rest a while.
No. You missed him, Sean. Get up. Get up.
Don't get up. You're tired.
Come on, go. You missed him, Sean. Get up.
I'm not going to bust my fists anymore on you rockheads.
Rockhead.
Well, you were certainly a lot of help.
Yes, sir.
There I was having a perfectly friendly talk with Mr. Shonigan and Mr. Welch until you butted in.
With Mr. Welch?
Yes, and you probably broke his jaw.
Well, I'm terribly sorry about that. Now, if you'll just get in your rig, we'll head back to town.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm not going back. I came here to make peace, and I'm going to do it. You go back.
Not without you.
Don't try to bully me. I'm not going back. The idea of trying to make peace with your fists, and you can wipe that silly grin off your face. Why, I never thought you could be so brutal. After all, these men are miners. They're not outlaws.
Well, they're not panty waists either.
Just look at you, the great Marshal Earp.
Miss Nellie, did you say Marshal Earp?
Oh, we started the fighting, we did, but why didn't you tell us he was Wyatt Earp?
We might have guessed it, Jocko. Sure, we bear no hard feelings against Mr. Earp. He can stay if he wants to, Miss Nellie.
I'm not aiming on staying. I just want her to leave.
Are you suggesting that some harm might come to this darling, dear little lady?
Of course not. Of course not. You just shake hands with Mr. Welch and promise that the two of you won't be brawling anymore between you. And I'm sure you'll satisfy the kind lady and we can go home.
Wyatt, I am not going back. Oh, no, you don't put me off that easily. We've got a lot more talking to do, and without Mr. Earp.
You know, Miss Nellie, he is a good, brave lad.
Aye, and he's much stronger than you think.
We didn't treat him very polite, none of us.
And you call him brutal, Miss Nellie.
Oh, he could have stumped me and him.
Aye.
We have a lot more important things to talk about than Wyatt Earp. Why don't you boys go and get washed up, huh? I'll meet you inside the office.
Now, Miss Nellie asked me to get her a drink of water.
Mr. Shonigan, you dip. Mr. Welsh, you bring it to me.
It's Irish pride, Miss Nellie. Tim has to count every cart of ore to make certain his men have beat us.
Thank you.
Well, what about your Welsh conceit? It's a well-known fact if us Irish was left alone, we'd double the output of this mine.
Well, you know what I think? Nationality doesn't have anything to do with making a good miner. As a matter of fact, I'm willing to bet that both the Jackson Terriers are equally good.
No, ma'am.
Equal? Bad sister, such a terrible thought.
All right, I'll prove it to you.
How?
Mr. Welsh, you get your best drill team together. Mr. Shonigan, you get yours. Tomorrow, we have a contest.
Agreed.
Oh, says he. And me with my best drill men on the hospital.
You can always get another one.
Not in this camp. No. Unless I'm allowed to choose Mr. Earp.
Suits me.
Wyatt doesn't even know how to hold a drill.
Well, he's a brave, strong lad, and he won't flinch from the hammer. I'll go and ask him now.
Not so fast, Tim. We'll both go. My conscience forces me to warn Earp.
About what?
He beat Tim in a fight, didn't he? Well, what's to prevent Tim from missing a hammer blow and bashing Earp's head in?
That's a filthy, red-coated insinuation.
That's enough. That's enough. I'll ask him myself. Now, in the meantime, no more fighting. Agreed?
Aye.
So if you'll just hold drill for Mr. Shonigan, I can prove my point. The contest is bound to turn out even, and they'll stop this silly fighting because they'll have learned to respect each other.
Just an honest sporting contest, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they can't refuse. They'll think I'm scared. Of course, I am scared.
Oh, no, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Why?
There's too much bad blood between them. All right, you go tell Shonigan I'll hold drill for him. And we can get started back to town for the night.
Oh, thanks, Wyatt. I know it'll work.
Now, our teams are to start on the opposite sides of the rock wall, dividing number 1 and number 2 corridor.
And each team will drill a hole 24 inches deep.
Miss Nellie will be the referee.
Put it down.
What about the dynamite?
It's always been, Shonigan, that the first team to plant dynamite gets to explode it.
But what about Miss Nellie and Mr. Earp?
They don't need to know about the dynamite.
Yes,
Now,
but
don't you try backing out on me. I said this was for blood, and I'm going to blow that abutment right into your face.
If I don't blow it into yours first. We better not write down about the dynamite.
No, then Miss Nellie wouldn't stand for that.
But it's understood then.
Agreed.
Well, fine. We'll give this to Miss Nellie the first thing in the morning.
Aye, and mind you keep the dynamite in your toolbox.
And see that you do the same thing, Jocko. Now, you want to shake hands on it?
I don't shake hands with that bog trotter.
Too bad, Jocko. But I still aim to give you a lovely wake. Well, she's allowing you an hour to practice. Now, we start the contest with this short drill, just to get the hole started. Then we go to this long one. And there's the 2-foot mark. That's as far as we gotta go. You ever handle one of these?
No, sir.
Well, here. You put this glove on your right hand. You hold the drill with that hand. And you hold the rawhide with your left. You jerk on it. That way you give the drill a quarter of a turn every time I strike it with the hammer. Now, that's simple enough, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Let's try it against some rock, huh?
Sure. I'll try to pick out a formation like you put what we're going to drill into. Here. Let me go over here. Here. This one will do right here. Put the drill there. No, no, man, you're on the wrong side of me. I swing from the right, you hold from the left. Right there. All right, all set.
Wait a minute. You, with the left hand, pull the thong, right?
Yes. You turn like that.
Right.
One more thing about holding the drill. Keep your head out of the way.
You ever miss?
Only about once every 2 years. You ready?
Ready.
Oh, man, you're wobbling. You're not holding it right at all.
Well, yeah, let's try it again. Come on.
I'll hold it steady there. You ever had any experience with a hammer?
Well, a lot more than I had holding one of these things.
Well, here, you pound and I'll hold. Yeah. Like a good hold of it there. Now, hither, hold it. See it, hold it steady now. I know.
Long strokes or short ones?
Short ones. Aye. Drill, you terrier, drill, 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 you terrier, drill. Oh, you're doing grand, lad. Oh, we'll win by a mile. Drill and
Hold
drill,
it.
drill.
You're 10 minutes past the hour, Tim. Did you let him talk you into being the hammer man?
I couldn't hold the drill well enough to suit him.
There's nothing in the rules say that a team can't change places.
I knew Tim would have you swinging the hammer. Trust an Irisher to dog it.
Oh, indeed, no.
To save your strength, both of you. I'd rather pound that overgrown railroad spike than hold it. Where's Miss Nellie?
She's at the shack, studying our rules with Mr. Gerd.
The boss, who brought him into this?
I did. Now mind your manners.
Well, I hope your thinking's right, Miss Nellie.
The only hitch is Wyatt.
Well, why is he a hitch?
Well, because with him on the Irish side, it's not a clear-cut contest between the Jacks and the Terriers.
Welch was smart in agreeing to it. Well, good morning, Mr. Earp.
Morning.
How's our hard rock miner? Miss Nellie here doesn't think you're Irish enough.
No. My ancestors were English, Irish, and Welsh. Don't I qualify?
I'm afraid you just confused the issue, Wyatt.
Why? You were sure it would end in a draw when you asked me to do this.
Well, I was sure, but supposing they don't come out even. If your side wins, the other side is going to say it was because you were so much help. And if the other side wins, your own side is going to say you were no help at all. Either way, they're going to blame you.
Yes. Perhaps we better call it off.
It's too late for that, Mr. Gerd. Now, you and Miss Nellie are going to find out once and for all that historic quarrels take many years to calm down. Well, it's time we were starting. Come on, Miss Angel, a piece.
Could blow back on us, Jocko.
Not in that rock, it won't. It'll blast on Earp and the Irish.
Earp will stop you, Shawnigan.
You won't have time. Now, no blabbing now.
Jonathan, come on. Why you? Come on, Jock. Get going now. Come on, Jocko.
All right now, boys, remember, the first team to reach the 2-foot mark is the winner. You all set?
All set. Ready here.
All right, Mr. Gerd.
1, 2, 3.
Are we on the mark yet? One more inch to go before you. Drill you, Jerry. Drill and drill and drill and drill. Back, 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 back. Almost there. Jacko. Back, back. What are you doing? Jocko done it. He blew from Dylan. You did the same thing. Now stop yapping and give a hand. Watch out. Watch out in there now. Careful. Some of you men take the blame out of here. Watch your feet. Get around there and dig from the other side. Come on. All right, let's get out of here. Watch your feet. Take it easy now, shoot. Get away with that shovel. Get the shovel out of here. Dig with your hands. Pull him aside. Gently now. Pull it back. Easy, easy. I think she's still alive. Here, give me a hand, sir. Take it. Be careful now. Oh, here, sir. You got her? Miss Nellie's still alive, no thanks to any of you. Jock, Shawnigan, you clean up this mess. I'll settle with both of you later. And she better be all right. Come on, let's get moving.
So I said to myself, said I, the same good Lord made us all, Welshmen as well as Irish.
I'll never feel hatred again toward any man. When Miss Nellie, this darling angel, was in great danger, Didn't we all join together and save her life? Jocko Welch, stand up, my boy. As the noble Grant once said, let us have peace. And here's my hand on it.
Wyatt. Well, you were right. They got in a brawl not 10 minutes after Miss Nellie left the banquet.
Oh, no. What'd you do?
Well, what you suggested in the first place. Each terrier has a jack for a teammate. I fired Shonigan and Welsh and put in Sweet Hesburgh as boss. I better go explain to Miss Nellie.
No. Don't tell her anything. Let her think that she changed history. She'll find out soon enough anyway.
You know you're right.
Blessed be the peacemaker. Even if she isn't.
Cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
Dr. George Goodfellow was a Civil War surgeon and a leading citizen of Tombstone. Unfortunately for Wyatt, the doctor was a man of medicine first and a law enforcer second. Although his code and Wyatt's seldom clashed, there was one time when they did.
Doctor? Tinkham Brown and his men are wanted for a mail robbery. You know him?
Yes, I know him.
You ever been a patient of yours?
Oh, probably.
Now, Tinkham or one of his men were hit during the holdup of that stage. Now, if the man was hurt bad enough, he may send for you.
I'm the only surgeon within 50 miles. He probably will.
I don't suppose that if he does send for you, that you'd tell me about it, would you?
Wyatt, you know medical ethics. You know that I honor them. Wouldn't be alive if I didn't. That's beside the point. The day may come when a doctor's forced to reveal information about his patients, but my code forbids it now.
I know that. But my code has rules, too. Now, if they do send for you, I'm going to have to trail you.
You're an officer of the law. That's your duty. My duty is to help sick people.
Tinkham Brown's got a pretty rough bunch of boys. He may think that you told me to follow you.
Wyatt, it's late. I want to finish these case histories. Would you mind clearing out?
All right.
Realize that you could be killed?
I lived through the Civil War. Could have been killed in a dozen battles. And 50 times since.
Doc's coming, boss.
Anyone on his trail?
Just him and Swanee.
I knew I could trust the doc. Don't hem around. Talk right out, Doc.
The bullet went through your chest, lodged against your spine.
All right. Take it out.
I'm not that good a surgeon.
You're the best there is, Doc.
Nah, just talk. What do you know about surgery? From the paralysis in your legs, I'd say that the bullet's pressing on the spinal cord. If I go in there, one slip of the knife could kill you.
Then it'd be a slip of the trigger, Doc.
Put that thing away.
Doc's my friend, Swanee. You know I got no choice, Doc. Man might as well be dead as paralyzed.
Well, I've told you part of the truth. Now I'm going to tell you the rest of it. Wyatt Earp talked to me about you last night. I think he's followed me here.
That John Law.
That's all right, boss. We'll take care of him.
You'll do nothing of the kind. Now, just a minute. I'm going to need Earp for this. If he's brought Holiday, I can use him, too.
But the operating? They wouldn't help me, Doc.
And they ain't gonna arrest us.
It's your only hope. Now, it's my job to save your life. Earp doesn't want you dead. You'd be no use to him that way. Now, do you want me to talk to him? Or do you want to finish up like a dog with a broken back?
You mean this one's on the house? No shooting on either side?
That's what I mean.
All right. See what you can do, Doc. You boys do what he tells you.
Just over the ridge up there, White. We're gonna have to leave these horses down here and walk up, else they'll hear us.
No, I don't want to go up there yet. Wait until Dr. Goodfellow leaves. I don't want him catching a bullet for his trouble.
Maybe they done already killed Goodfeller.
Serve him right if they had. It's foolish that he'd have such a regard for Hoolham's life. I always figured him to be a coal man.
I've heard people say that you're the one that's heartless, Doc.
I am.
That ain't the way them Texas folks tell it. They tell me you rode 100 miles once to operate on a man's jawbone.
I was to win a bet. The man had such a bad necrosis, and the local MD backed out, and the bets were so high that somebody's coming.
That's the doctor.
Hello, Wyatt. Are you steady? Hold out your hand.
My hand's as steady as yours. Did your patient die?
No. But it's a difficult situation. I have to explain. Brown's agreed to a truce. The bullet's lodged against the spine, but there may be a chance with Holiday to hold retractors and you, Wyatt, to manage the ether. Well, we better get on up there.
Doctor?
Yeah?
What happens afterward?
Oh, they go on to a new camp and you start hunting them again.
We ought to take them right now.
Nonsense. Brown's in bad shape. You passing out the death sentence for mail robbery these days, Wyatt?
No, sir. What do you think, Doc?
The operation sounds interesting. But you better not let Wells Fargo know you agreed to anything like this.
Gentlemen, every minute counts. Walk along with me, Holiday, so I can explain what I'm going to do.
Come on.
There's the bullet.
Yes. How's the pulse?
Pretty good.
Well, we'll pull the slug. Use a clean sponge, Holiday. Be ready with the clamp. There it is.
Is he gonna make it, Doc?
Can't tell for a couple of days. Keep him right where he is. Give him laudanum to keep him quiet. If he starts fever, send for me.
What about Earp?
The marshal agreed to a truce. He'll keep it.
That's right.
For how long?
Until Dr. Goodfellow says he can travel. And if you boys don't come into Tombstone, I'm going to come after you again.
You'll come in if you got any sense.
Oh, quit the gab. Mr. Brown is my patient. After he recovers or dies, I have no further interest in the matter. It's up to him to decide, if he lives, whether or not he wants to remain a fugitive. You did a pretty good job, Holiday.
I wish they'd let us take him up to the hospital so you can keep your eye on it.
Oh, no. No, you Johnny Laws are going to push along.
Holster that gun. I said I don't want him moved at all, not even to the hospital. I don't expect you to thank Marshal Earp for what he's done. But if there's any more of this behavior, I'll not see Brown again. Come along, Wyatt.
There you are, Doc.
Thanks, Wyatt.
Will Brown make it?
Well, he has a chance.
Wells Fargo says that he got away with $15,000 in that mail robbery.
Probably. Good surgical problem. I learned quite a bit. Yes, sir, quite a bit. See you later, Wyatt.
Wyatt, they ain't gonna stick with Tinkham. If it's me, I'd go back and get some more boys, come up here and smoke them out.
I can't do that. Not yet.
Gibbs, you got the soul of a bloodhound. While surgical history is being made, all you can think of is capturing those mail robbers.
Hey, Doc. Is that operation that unusual?
This good fella's a genius. Well, that bullet was impinged on his spinal column with bone splinters all around. If Brown lives, Johns Hopkins should publish a paper on it.
Huh. Well, a lot of good that'll do with Wyatt trying to explain this here to Wells Fargo.
Let's stop jawing about it. Get back to town.
You lost him?
Not exactly.
What does that mean?
Tinkham Brown was wounded. The gang sent for Dr. Goodfellow.
Didn't you tail him?
Yes, sir, we tailed him. Doctor had to operate in order to save his life.
Why didn't you pick up the others?
Because Dr. Goodfellow pledged us to a truce. We had to help with the surgery.
A truce with mail robbers? Oh, now, Wyatt. I'll round up a posse.
Now, wait a minute, Mr. Thacker. This is a personal thing with me. When Dr. Goodfellow told me how bad Brown was hit, I just couldn't sentence a man to death. I'm not the judge and jury, you know.
All right, Wyatt. But we've got the job to finish. Just tell me where Brown is. We'll pick him up.
I can't do that either.
Why not?
Because Dr. Goodfellow's a friend of mine. Brown is his patient. The way the doctor sees it, I had to trail him. That was my job. But I'd be violating his medical ethics if I sent a posse out there after Brown before he was well enough to travel.
Medical ethics? Tinkham Brown is a hoodlum. Do you realize what San Francisco would do if I sent this report in?
Look, I don't belong to Wells Fargo.
You're a deputy United States Marshal. It was your duty.
And I'll get Brown and his men, I promise you that.
When?
As soon as Dr. Goodfellow discharges him. A week or so.
Does Dr. Goodfellow realize that he's risking his life fooling around with a bunch of outlaws?
Yeah, he realizes it. He takes a chance in his life every time he goes out on the trail to help a sick cowboy.
Are you keeping a guard on him?
Day and night.
All right, Wyatt. I won't report to San Francisco yet.
Thank you. I'll, see if I can get a bulletin from Doc. See you later.
How you feeling, boss?
Rocky. But I can move my legs a little.
Doc Goodfellow says you should lay still.
Earp and his crowd, are you sure they left?
Swanee tailed him halfway back to Tombstone.
I don't trust Earp. We gotta move from here. Deeper into the mountains.
Sure, in 3 days, Doc said.
Not 3 days, tonight.
Doc said 3 days if you ain't got no fever.
It ain't Doc's business. You pack me on a horse stretcher and we'll go.
Hey, Swanee, come over here and talk some sense to the boss. He wants to move.
You must be out of your mind, Tinkham. That bullet almost broke your backbone. I saw it.
Doc taking the bullet out, didn't he?
Yes, but...
Quit arguing. I know how I feel. And I don't aim to spend 10 years in federal prison.
All right, you take it easy. I'll ride into town if the doc says it's all right.
No, we're moving at sundown. I got a hunch, boys. I smell Wyatt Earp and a posse.
Well, it's your backbone. You can take it, I guess we can.
What? One of them Tinkham Brown men just come for Doc Goodfellow.
Has the doc left yet?
No, he's still got some patients to see.
Where's the Tinkham man?
Sitting on the front porch.
All right, I'll try and sneak around the back way. Have a little talk with Dr. Goodfellow. Evening, Doctor.
Well, you have quite a spy system.
Mr. Gibbs said that he saw one of the Tinkham Brown boys out front.
Brown started the fever. I'll have to go.
What if he dies? They'll blame you for it.
No, I've been blamed before.
Real bad bunch, Doctor.
I'm not interested in their morals. Brown's feverish, post-surgical. If his name was Smith, I'd still go.
No, I don't like it. I'm sorry, Doctor, but I'll have to trail you again.
That could really get me in trouble, you know.
Doctor, I played it your way this morning. Now, Brown had his chance. If something does go wrong, you'll be much safer if you have guns covering you.
I will consider it unwarranted interference.
Just the same, you may need help. We'll try to be there.
You moved.
What's his idea, Doc?
The man disobeyed my orders. I'm off the case.
No, he ain't. Throw that gun away. You won't need it.
Brown's a fool. Didn't you tell him he wasn't to be moved?
Yeah, but he's the boss.
In a matter of medicine, I'm the boss. Doctor's orders are to be followed absolutely.
Keep your shirt on, Doc. We got quite a ride up the mountain. Move.
light up there. Something wrong. You reckon they've moved Tinkham?
If they dead, he's dead or dying.
Well, there's one way to find out. Come on. Dr. Goodfellow's gun. It'll be daylight. Soon we'll trail him. Here.
My legs feel numb, Doc.
Well, why shouldn't they? I left strict orders you weren't to be moved.
I had to. I was scared of her, Doc.
You don't trust anyone. Here, swallow some of this.
What is it?
Whiskey. Now drink it.
You reckon Tinkham's gonna make it? I don't know. Both his legs are paralyzed. Where's the money?
He's laying on it.
I'm gonna find out how bad he really is.
Looks like they circle around those rocks. One up there.
Yeah. Cave country, White.
Sometimes there's a back way in. Let's tie off. Bring that canteen.
Done for, ain't I, Doc?
Oh, I wouldn't say that. Have you lived for another 30 years?
You docs, you always play it close. But that numb feeling, it's come up higher.
Now, don't try to talk. I'm going to pinch your belly. If you feel it, nod.
You tell the boys he ain't gonna pull through. We're getting out.
Doc, my gun. Take it. I'm laying on the money, Doc. Pay yourself off.
Thank you, no.
Look, Doc, we know he ain't gonna make it. Now you stand back.
Leave him alone.
Watch out, Swanee, take it!
All right, Doc?
Yeah, I'm all right, Why? Swanee broke his spinal cord trying to get at the money.
Where do you keep this money hidden?
He was lying on it. Now, come on, Holiday. More work to do.
What do you mean, work?
Well, you didn't kill them all, did you? Bring the kit, will you, Holiday?
All right.
There. That should do it for now. Interesting gunshot wounds, all of them.
I don't suppose you'd be willing to let nature take its course, would you, Doctor?
No, Holiday, I wouldn't. Wyatt, send in a tombstone for a wagon. I'll do my surgery at the hospital.
All right, sir. I'll send Mr. Gibbs.
I couldn't save Brown. He wouldn't obey orders. All that jarring around when they moved him. But I think I can save the one I had to shoot.
What for? So they can serve 10 years in prison?
No holiday for what I can learn. Now, there's another challenging case. 45 slug through the left lumbar. I managed to plug the points of entrance and exit just in time.
Dr. Goodfellow?
Yeah?
Mr. Thacker thinks we ought to go after those 2 men that got away. I can't spare Gibbs.
Can't spare? Wyatt, I've got 4 patients in need of surgery. What are 2 escaped hoodlums compared to getting these men hospitalized as soon as possible? Their lives ought to be your concern, and Thacker's, too.
All right, I'll send Mr. Gibbs in after the wagon. Well, Doc, you better stay here in case Dr. Goodfellow needs you. You look like you can use some rest.
Yes, Wyatt. I'm a mite tired. A mite tired.
Marshal.
Yes, sir?
I suppose you think I handled the whole affair badly.
No, sir, you did your job and I did mine. Next time, don't you count on help coming in the nick of time. I just may be on the wrong side of the mountain.
But you do see my position, don't you?
Dr. Goodfellow, nobody understands a surgeon except another surgeon. All the hoodlums dead and wounded aren't worth the life that you risked. But you'll go on risking it. And I wish you luck.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
That's far enough. Hold it right there. I got dynamite planted underneath this whole street. You're bluffing, Earp. We want Curly Bill. Turn him loose, Earp. Now, you men listen and listen good. I'm not turning my prisoner over to you. Any man that makes a rush for this jail is going to get hurt. Now, don't try it. Earp's bluffing. Move on.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
Marshal Wyatt Earp had dealt with Curly Bill Brocious many times when that notorious gunman had visited Dodge City. Although he robbed and rustled cattle and was a brutal thug to whom murder was routine, in leisure hours he could be good-natured. So on the day when Curly decided to celebrate his birthday in Tombstone, Wyatt didn't know whether the day would result in fun-making or trouble.
I seen that, Doc. You put that back. Man plays checkers with you needs 4 eyeballs. Howdy, Chief.
Howdy. Wyatt isn't back yet?
No, sir, he ain't.
Quiet. I'm studying the next move. I'm sorry to interrupt your game, Doc, but the entire Clanton outfit just rode into town. In the middle of the week? It seems that it's Curly Bill Brocious' birthday. They're overflowing the Birdcage and the Oriental.
Brocious never had any birthday. He wasn't born. He was hatched out of a rattlesnake's egg.
Trouble, Doc. I hope that's Wyatt coming now.
Howdy.
Hello, Wyatt.
Mr. Gibbs, you and Doc go check out the Clantons.
Now, don't touch this board. I got Gibbs and 3 more moves. You ought to play a little more checkers, Deacon. It might arouse the killer fever.
Yeah, well, that's just what I don't want today. Keep Doc from fighting.
All we're after is a head count on the Clantons and an idea of what they're up to.
All right, Chief.
Just a minute, Fred.
Well, it's going to take all of us, you know.
Yeah, I know that, but I'd like to talk to you a minute. Sit down, would you? Well, I've been kind of wanting to caution you for a long time.
Caution me? About what?
Well, sir, I know it's not my place to tell you how to be a peace officer. You've been at it a lot longer than I have, but... Well, you worry me, Fred. It just never occurs to you that a hoodlum could start shooting.
Now, what man would want to shoot me?
Well, a fella does things when he's drunk that he wouldn't do when he's sober.
Yeah, I know that. But I don't take any chances.
Oh, yes, you do, Fred. You sure do. You're too brave for your own good. Now, it's going to be rough today. There's going to be a lot of Clantons in town wanting to whoop it up. We know that. If they get mean about it, we put them in jail.
Well, that's what we always do.
I know that. But you take your life in your hands every time you try to talk a cowboy out of fighting.
I have to do my work in my own way, Wyatt. What would you have me do?
Just don't argue with them so long. You know, you can only be wrong once in this game.
That's right. Thanks, Wyatt. You're a good friend. I'll be careful.
Curly, it's your birthday!
Happy birthday, Curly!
Come on, Curly!
Come on in, Doc. The free spread. Us boys are setting them up for Curly. I came to pay my respects to the gentleman.
How old are you, Curly?
I don't know and I don't care.
How do you know it's your birthday?
Johnny Ringo says it's my birthday. You gonna argue with Ringo? Hello, Doc.
Howdy, Doc. You and me. Old man Clanton's really buying, but we ain't told him yet.
Thank you, Curly. I consider it an honor to congratulate one of the world's most likable scamps on his natal day.
Did you hear that, boys? Doc and me's had our differences, but he comes around on my birthday. Good old Doc. Give him a glass. Here you are, Doc.
Thank you. Your birthday, sir. Not bad?
Not bad, he says. That bourbon's 15 years old.
Mm-hmm. Grows on you. Tell me, Curly, do you have the whole celebration planned?
We sure have. We're going to stay here for a while, ain't we, boys? We're going to shoot up Allen Street. Now we're all going to the dance hall.
Got any better ideas, Doc?
No, I'd say that's perfect. Happy birthday, my dear Brocious.
Parties are starting, Doc.
I'll be back. Save me some of that aged nectar.
Sure will. Hey, Buster, keep a bottle of this just for Doc, huh?
Hey, Curly, you're always cussing Doc Holliday. You hate him.
Oh, forget it. Doc's all right. Step up, boys. Come on, Ethan. It's my birthday. Hey, Jimmy. Come on, have a drink. Jimmy. That's 15 years old.
You got to raise us out of town. How about a beer, huh?
When you gonna lock us up, Marshal?
Money's getting stale.
Stale? You think so?
Yeah, I thought you said we were gonna shoot up Allen Street.
Oh, that's right. Get the gun.
Yeah, let's get
Quiet! Quiet! You heard him. Quiet, quiet. I'm Curly Bill, and this is my birthday. We gotta celebrate good. All right, let's have it. Just get
You can hear as good as I can, Bien. You're supposed to be the sheriff of this county. You gonna do anything about those guns out there?
Fred, you're giving too much importance to a little noise and fun-making.
Maybe that I am. But we both know that guns and liquor are a bad mixture. I aim to do what my job calls for. Do you?
You don't have to do anything. They'll go home after a while. Nothing will happen.
Then you won't help me disarm them?
No. And you're an old fool if you think you can take guns away from the Clanton boys. Go to bed and shut your ears.
You're a puny excuse for a sheriff, Bien. I'll return this favor someday. Good evening, Curly.
Where away, go, Fred. How do you think?
No, thanks. Better let me have your gun, Curly.
Gun? Oh, yeah. Oh, no, we're going to shoot up for jail, Fred.
Not on your birthday.
Birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Shoot up the jail tomorrow, Curly.
Tomorrow? All right.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Let me have your gun. I'll keep it for you. Your gun, Curly. I'll take it.
All right.
I'll take it.
How bad is it, Fred?
Stomach.
Get him over to Dr. Goodfellow. If he's not there, find him.
You two, lend a hand.
All right, get off the street. Rack your guns. There's been enough shooting for one day.
Go on, move.
Oh, you're blessed up. Come on, Curly, it's your birthday. Breaking up a good party. What happened? Who shot old Fred?
You did.
Me? No, I didn't. I didn't mean to.
I saw it. I know you didn't mean to. You're going to jail anyway.
All right.
Fred. Fred. Do you think that Brocious meant to shoot you?
No. I asked for his gun. He took it out of the holster. I was afraid he might change his mind. I grabbed the barrel and yanked it. I made the gun fire.
That's exactly the way I saw it happen. Fred, would you try and sign this now? Right here. Has he got any chance?
Mm-hmm.
whole town's a ganging up to hang Curly Bill if Fred don't make it.
Dr. Goodfellow, I'm going to have to leave. You run over and talk to Dick Gerd. Tell him I want some dynamite. About 200 feet of fuse.
Got an idea, Wyatt?
You know, I aim to plant dynamite underneath Allen Street in a circle around the jail.
You think it's going to get that bad?
Well, I hope it doesn't, but I want to be prepared if it does. Go ahead.
Of course, if they should try to rush the jail, you only play it to scare them, right, Wyatt? Might seem too impertinent of me, but when are you going to start killing?
Never, I hope.
The last words of a tender-hearted church deacon.
But
Table. Come on. Pick up the lantern. Come on, get on down there in a hurry, and I'll hand you the dynamite.
Well, let me get this here lantern lit. I ain't got the eyes of a bat, you know.
Well, you never have any trouble seeing a silver dollar at 100 feet.
Here. The dynamite. There's the first line. You got it?
Yep.
Run it down.
Boys, it's all over. Now listen, you men. Fred White was our friend. He was the best man this town ever had. Brocious murdered him. We ain't wasting time on a trial.
You're right, Cookie. He doesn't deserve a trial.
Look it up.
Fred White's gone. The Clantons in jail and the mob on its way. Why don't you let nature take its course?
Curly didn't mean to shoot Mr. White. The rest of the Clantons were only drunk and disorderly.
There ain't one of them who doesn't deserve to hang for some reason.
Don't tempt me. Give me that line, will you?
That mob's almost here. What are you doing about it?
The best I can, Mr. Clanton. Did you leave your horse out front?
Well, sure.
Move him around back.
I'm coming in with the rest of my men. That mob can't hang Curly Bill and leave this town standing.
We'll stop him, Mr. Clanton. Mr. Gibbs?
When you hear me fire a shot, you let off the first blast.
Get on out there, Wyatt. I can hear them tramping towards us.
That's far enough. Hold it right there. I got dynamite planted underneath this whole street. You're bluffing, Earp. We want Curly Bill.
Turn him loose, Earp.
Now, you men listen and listen good. I'm not turning my prisoner over to you. Any man that makes a rush for this jail is going to get hurt. Now, don't try it. Earp's bluffing. Move up. Get the next one ready, Mr. Gibbs. Now, Corky, I'm going to give you and your men 5 seconds to get out of here. The next one's going to go off right underneath your feet.
Come on up, Mr. Gibbs.
All right, what about Curly Bill and the rest of my men?
Brocious is going to have to stand trial. The rest of your men will be released in the morning.
Oh, you're going to hang Curly, but legal, is that it?
I'm going to try and save him if I can, Mr. Clinton.
Oh, sure, you're going to save him. Well, don't bother. I'll save him myself. I'll tree this town and burn it to the ground.
Mr. Clanton, you just treed yourself. Get his guns. Mr. Gibbs, open up that door. Now, you think you can intimidate the law? Well, I'm going to give you a nice, cool spot that you can think about it, Mr. Clinton.
Get in.
And let my boys push back you on a barrel. Push back you on a
Lovely performance, Wyatt. But I would have been more pleased if you'd killed him. However, this is a good start. Now, after Curly Bill is hanged...
That won't happen if I can help it.
What? He killed Fred White. Shooting at a star isn't allowed. Up to now.
No matter what they said, I didn't mean to shoot Fred White.
Mr. Brocious, your gun was pointed directly at Mr. White, at extremely close range, and then it was discharged. Now, do you expect this court to believe that you, an expert with guns, did not deliberately fire that gun?
I don't know how it happened. I'm telling the truth. Marshal White asked me for my gun. I was giving it to him.
Barrel first?
I don't know. I was handing it over, and he grabbed at it, and it went off.
And that's all you can tell us.
I was drunk. I really don't know how it happened. I'm telling the truth.
Well, fortunately, we have a witness who was not drunk. That's all, Mr. Brocious. Step down. Marshal Earp, will you take the stand, please?
Yes.
Marshal, you saw the shooting. Would you present your testimony, please?
Yes, sir. Mr. White asked Mr. Brocious for his gun. Mr. Brocious drew his gun, but before he had a chance to hand it over properly, Mr. White grabbed the barrel. The gun was accidentally discharged. Mr. Brocious did not intend to kill Mr. Fred White.
I fail to see how the gun could have fired unless it was cocked. And if it was cocked, Curly Bill must have intended to use it.
Well, not necessarily, sir.
Mr. Earp, I, too, have some knowledge of firearms. I realize that accidents can happen, but a gun cannot be fired unless it's cocked.
Well, if Your Honor will permit, I would like to demonstrate how it happened.
Please do.
Now, this is Mr. Brocious's gun. Your Honor, I have here some 45 blanks. Your Honor, while you have Colt 45s and know how to use them, we must remember that Curly is a professional gunfighter. Now, how do you cock your 45?
I put the ball of my thumb on the hammer and pull it back.
Like this?
Right.
Well, Curly doesn't do that. All professional gunfighters hook their thumb across the hammer like that. The reason they do that is they don't trust the ball of the thumb. It might slip off and cause a misfire. Now, let's assume that the gun is sitting in the holster like that. Now, when Mr. White asked Curly for the gun, Curly's first move to hand the gun over to Mr. White should have been to grab the grip like that. That is, if he was sober, but Curly was drunk, so he followed habit. He came down top of the gun, thumb went all the way around the hammer like that.
And the gun was on half cock?
Well, no, sir, it was on quarter cock. Now, you yourself never use a half cock unless you're going to spin the cylinder to load or unload.
That's right. But if the gun were on quarter cock and the hammer almost down, how could it have fired accidentally?
Well, sir, I know it sounds far-fetched, but it isn't. If you'll step down here and face me, I'll show you. Now, I'm going to draw the gun the way Curly did. As soon as the gun leaves the holster, you grab the barrel and give it a yank.
I'd better do it slowly.
You ready?
possible.
Now, if you were drunk, your thumb was hooked over the hammer, as Curly's was, you wouldn't be able to react in time to turn the gun loose. We also have to remember that Mr. White was very nervous, and he grabbed the barrel and yanked very fast.
Let's try it again at normal speed. You're right. Curly didn't have time to take his thumb off the hammer.
His cocking the gun was an accident. Mr. Fred White himself caused the gun to fire.
Well, Wyatt, you did a good turn for Tombstone today. Congratulations.
Lay off, will you?
Well, I assure you I will, but not Curly Bill.
I know all about Curly Bill.
Wyatt, why in the name of your tin star did you set him free? Why didn't you keep your mouth shut and let him hang him?
Because I couldn't.
There are times when I can't understand your set of rules. One day you want to clean out the hoodlums, the next you defend a rattlesnake like that and get him off free all by yourself. Why?
Because if I allowed one man to be executed unjustly, even a rattlesnake, I'd have to turn in my star. Doc, even you would despise me.
By God, I would.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
That ain't no way to talk, honey. I just want to buy you a little drink. Now start, you fool.
Help! Please! Help! No, please!
Don't get up. You work at the Alhambra?
Yes, they hired me to be a cashier, but I'm not going in there. Not ever.
All right, you wait outside here.
Pick him up, Willie. I'm sorry about this, Marshal. I warned everybody to keep the customers away from her. It won't happen again, Miss Silver.
Please, I don't want to work for him.
All right. If this happens again, you're closed.
Well, the kid's just scared. She promised to stay at least a month.
You heard her, Mr. Hanson. She doesn't want to work for you anymore. I'll take you over to Nellie Cashman's.
Oh. Helping Miss Nellie steal my best cashier, huh?
Don't press your luck. You may have to buy some new teeth.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
Critics of Marshal Wyatt Earp often remarked that he was implacable when he faced bad men, but much too soft and trusting when it came to women. Alas, the saga of a young lady known as Silver Dollar presented the mystery which numerous men before Wyatt had failed to solve. Was Silver Dollar an innocent child adrift in Tombstone?
Or was she a calculating and dangerous little hussy?
That was awful brave. I'm scared of Mr. Henson. I guess I'm scared of everybody.
How old are you?
20. Almost.
What's your name?
They call me Silver Dollar.
That's a strange name. What are you doing here in Tombstone?
Oh, it sounded interesting. And they told me in Kansas City there were plenty of jobs here.
They did, huh?
What's your name?
Wyatt Earp?
Are you an experienced officer?
Somewhat, yes.
That man who was bothering me has friends. What if they had tried to shoot you?
I usually manage to talk him out of it.
Is that a very practical attitude? You could be severely injured, Mr. Earp.
Now, don't you worry about me. It's my job to worry about you.
Really? No one's ever worried about me in my whole life before.
Well, everything's all right, I guess. Anyway, I put her to work helping Mr. Perkins in the office. Marshal Earp wants to know what I think of his charge, huh?
Oh. All right, yes.
Well, Silver Dollar's not much of a name to go on. Well, she's probably a runaway from someplace back east.
She wouldn't even talk to you?
Not yet.
Well, she seems like a very nice girl.
Mm-hmm. Let's hope so. But, Wyatt, I wouldn't do too much vouching for her, not yet. She's out of the Alhambra, and that's enough for now, isn't it?
Of course it is. Thank you very much, Miss Nara.
Excuse me.
Oh, he's all yours, Silver. I'll see you later, Wyatt.
She's awful sweet.
She's the best we got. Well, I better get back to work.
Wait. Won't we be seeing each other sometime?
Miss Silver, I live right here at the hotel, and I am not blind. I'll see you.
Where's Wyatt?
Busy, I reckon.
Busy. He's busy rescuing an innocent, odd-looking girl from the cashier's cage at the Alhambra. Little lady known as Silver Dollar.
You talking about that new one with the eyes like a heifer calf?
Precisely.
Oh. This could be love at first sight, Doc.
I don't know what it is, but I do know it means trouble.
Yeah.
He already beat up a cattleman and threatened to knock out Dave Henson's teeth. That girl's a big asset to Dave. She's so innocent looking that all the customers want to marry her.
Dad blasted. You know what she's done? She's done caught Wyatt on the first bounce from Miss Nellie.
Oh, you don't approve?
No, I don't approve at all. Me or Roscoe, either one don't approve.
Shotgun, Doc? I want to send a telegram. Pinkerton Detectives, Kansas City. It's about a girl that calls herself Silver Dollar. Tell them to get this off as soon as possible.
I sure will. Well, Doc, we was wrong. It ain't love.
Now, can't I ever help a runaway girl without somebody accusing me of falling in love with her?
Well?
Miss Silver's run away from something or somebody. Now, we might be able to help her out.
Sounds reasonable.
I'll have another talk with her tonight.
I can read the headlines in the Nugget right now. Wyatt Earp shot while chatting with pretty female. Not a bad way to go, Wyatt.
Excuse me, which is Mr. Henson? Excuse me, Mr. Henson?
Yeah, what is it?
My name's Rafe Collins, and I'm looking for a young lady who goes by the name of Silver Dollar.
Why?
Well, it's a personal matter.
Well, I never heard of any girl with a nickname like that round here. Town isn't big. Look around.
Thanks, I will. Forgive me for using your time.
Yeah. Send Charlie to the Cashman Hotel. Have him get word to Silver Dollar. There's a young fellow from the country named Collins looking for her.
What are you doing here?
Oh, we're out for a constitutional.
I mean, this night air, it's too healthy for you. All right, you talk.
Well, Doc says that Henson says that there girl packs 41 Derringer.
Well, that's nonsense. She doesn't know a Derringer from a horse pistol. She's just a poor, distracted kid. Why, she even thinks she'd be happy married to me. Can you remember how this happened?
When I opened the door, he was already here. He grabbed me. I pushed him away and got the gun from that drawer. He reached for me again, and I shot him.
He's not hurt too bad, Wyatt.
No. Take him down to the parlor. Send for Dr. Goodfellow.
What happened? It's that young farmer. Is he dead?
No, Miss Snow, he's not hit bad.
Do you know who did it? Silver, he told me that you were engaged to marry him. Why did you do this?
To protect myself, that's why.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe that.
No, Miss Nellie, don't be hasty.
Get out of here. Both of you. Believe me or call me a liar. But just get out. Get out!
Wyatt, I think you better listen to what that young man has to say.
I gave her $1,500 to pay off her debts and buy clothes for the wedding. And then she up and ran out on me.
What happened tonight?
Well, I waited for her here at the hotel. Then I followed her upstairs. All I wanted was to ask her to marry me like she promised.
In spite of the fact that she ran out on you once?
Oh, yes, sir. I loved her.
Were you rough on her?
Oh, no, sir. She asked me to leave, and when I wanted to argue, she just up and shot me.
Here's a splendid rib. Talk to him tomorrow, will you?
Right.
Just a busted rib, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
We'll arrest her for you, Wyatt.
Oh, I'll arrest her. You go tell Mr. Henson. He'll probably want to put up bail.
Who is it?
Marshal.
Just a minute, please. You're going to arrest me?
Well, don't you think you ought to be arrested?
Oh. Not if Rafe wasn't hurt awfully bad. Candy?
What if he'd have been killed?
Will I have to stand trial, too?
Of course. Assault with a deadly weapon, at least.
I don't suppose you'd run off with me to Denver.
No. Put on your coat.
That's a silly waste of time. No jury's going to convict me. Besides, it's a measly $1,500.
Don't you know there's a law against stealing money?
I didn't steal it. Rafe gave it to me. A lot of men have given me money.
And you don't see anything wrong in that?
Why should I? Men have a lot more money than girls do. And if they want to give me some of it, what's wrong with that?
They're not giving. They're buying you.
Buying me? Nobody does that. Oh, they may think so. I can't stop them from thinking. When this is all over, don't you want to marry me?
Miss Silver, I might want to, but I wouldn't.
Why not?
Well, I'm too cautious.
All right. We're not even friendly. You can arrest me this time. But next time, I'll have to shoot you.
Why don't you do that? Let's go on to the jail.
When you found Mr. Collins in your room, Miss Silver, what happened next?
Do I have to tell that?
You're testifying in your own defense, Miss Silver. The court must advise you to answer.
Well, Rafe grabbed me. And he wouldn't let loose. I broke away from him and back towards the bureau where I kept my gun. And then...
Proceed, Miss Silver.
He kept after me. I told him to leave or I'd shoot. He reached out to grab me and he said... Well, he said some terrible things. The next thing I knew, he was lying on the floor. And I had the gun in my
Are there any further questions?
Your Honor?
Yes, Mr. Foreman.
We've heard enough. We vote unanimously. Not guilty.
Case dismissed.
You just wonderful. A word.
You might as well go ahead and make your move, Doc. I ain't taking my eyes off of you.
Any answer from the Pinkertons?
No, sir, nary a thing. I just come from the telegraph office.
Did Silver get a gun back?
Yeah. Judge Spicer released it to her. I took her cartridges, though.
She can buy more.
Yeah, I know it. I'm going over to Spangenberg's gun shop pretty soon.
Don't waste your time, Wyatt. That woman is a man killer.
I'm afraid she is. She said that she was going to shoot me if I tried to arrest her again.
Oh, she wouldn't do nothing like that.
Well, I'm not going to take the chance. She went back to work at the Alhambra. Henson doubled her wages.
That won't be enough. Takes a lot of gold to take the tarnish off a silver dollar. She starts any trouble, Gibbs and I will arrest her.
No. I've got to find out. There's a box of 41 dummies here someplace.
Right here in this drawer, Will.
Can you trust Spangenberg to sell her the blank cartridges?
Well, I can trust him, but I don't know if Silver's going to fall for it. You tell the telegraph agent to repeat that query to the Pinkertons. Tell him that a prompt reply is urgent.
Yes, sir. What do you think, Doc?
I think that Deacon Earp is a lot closer to his grave than he's willing to admit.
That girl took my wallet. I had it right here. But after I danced with her and had a few drinks, it was gone.
You accusing Silver Dollar?
Yes, I am.
You hear that, boys? He says Silver stole his wallet. All right, Willie. Hold it.
Away. What's your name?
Clark.
What seems to be the trouble?
A girl stole my wallet. I had close to $5,000 in it.
Silver dollar? Here. Where's her room?
None of your business, Earp.
I warned you once before. Now let's go take a look at her room. Look in those drawers.
You can't do it, Earp. You have no right to make a search.
Mr. Clark? Is this yours?
Yes, sir. It sure is, Marshal.
Well, this don't prove nothing. You just saw at her because she wouldn't marry you. Maybe you're even trying to frame her.
You keep on talking, you're going to lose some teeth yet. Count the money.
What are you doing here? This is my room.
You stole this man's money.
That? I never saw it before.
Earp planted it here, honey.
You two gentlemen leave. I'd like to talk to Miss Silver alone.
What's the idea?
I just want to give you another chance to tell the truth.
I don't need another chance. I'm doing all right.
Don't you realize that stealing that much money is a felony? That you could go to jail for a long time?
You have to arrest me first. Remember what I told you?
Yeah? You said you'd shoot me.
Get out.
No.
I'll count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I wouldn't have believed it. Up until now.
The world's full of men.
Am I to understand, Mr. Clark, that you gave the wallet to Miss Silver?
Yes, sir. That's right.
What do you say, Marshal?
Well, it still doesn't change the fact that she tried to shoot me with that Derringer.
Miss Silver?
The gun was loaded with dummy shells. I bought them from Mr. Spangenberg, and I think Mr. Earp told him to sell them to me. So you see, it was just one big joke.
Marshal, did you plant those cartridges?
Yes, sir.
Then she can't be accused of assaulting you with a deadly weapon. Mr. Clark, you and Miss Silver may go.
Thank you, Judge.
Allow me, my dear.
Well, of course, he changed his story. But if the Derringer had live bullets in it, you might have been killed.
Yes, sir.
And you can bet to the next time she'll use real cartridges.
I don't know what to do. I can't run, and I sure can't have a shootout with a girl.
Just can't understand how a sweet little thing like that could... Marshal, I'm going to issue an order to you and your deputies. Now, you stay away from Miss Silver and keep alive. You understand?
Yes, sir.
You
grab Sonny Boy, and I'll take Silver Dollar. We'll cut through the alley.
You'll feel better when you've made up your mind.
Oh, will I?
Yeah. Take it up now. Say you'll marry me.
I've always dreamed of living in Denver or San Francisco.
Good places to visit, hon, but San Antonio's right lively. What is this?
Turn me loose.
Carrying a concealed weapon. How naughty of you. I'm surprised, Silver Dollar. Real-life cartridges, too.
This is outrageous. I'll vouch for her.
Vouching for her won't be enough, Sonny. You'll have to get a lawyer.
I'll get one. The best in town. Oh, good evening, Miss Silver.
We nailed her, Wyatt. She was carrying this.
A $50 fine, isn't it?
Sorry, Miss Silver, but it won't be quite that easy. You're wanted in Missouri, armed robbery, a Casey gang.
No jury is going to convict me. You found that out once.
Lock her up, Mr. Gibbs.
You're just wasting a lot of time. Mr. Jack Ramey and his lawyer will have me out in 5 minutes.
Come along, miss.
You know, I think I'll marry Jack. He's a nice, rich boy.
Armed robbery. The Pinkertons haven't done justice to our girl. It's a horrible photo. And what's this? Silver Dollar's real name is Bridget Casey?
The lawyer's coming. Where's Miss Silver? She's in a cell. Being held on a Pinkerton charge of armed robbery.
Well, that's a filthy lie. You're not going to torment her. I know what happened. I'll wait for her.
By gad, I'm afraid he will.
Maybe she'll change, Doc.
Oh, that does it. I'm going over to the birdcage, where I can get away from all the fool men in this world.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be
আপনি কিন্তু দেখতে যথেষ্ট সুন্দরী একজন মানুষ, দেখতে বেশ রোমান্টিক, যেন শেক্সপিয়ারের নাটকের কোনো নায়িকার মতো। ভেবেছিলাম, কিন্তু আপনি তো পুরোটাই মর্মান্তিক। যে কোনো মানুষ আপনাকে দেখে মর্মাহত হতে পারে।
আমার হালকা হতে 1 মাস সময় লেগেছে।
আপনার 1 মাস সময় লাগে? আমার হালকা হতে তো 1 মিনিট লাগে।
আমার কাছে মনে হয় জীবনসঙ্গী এমন হওয়া উচিত যার সাথে আপনি প্রতিটা মুহূর্ত উপভোগ করতে পারবেন, সারাক্ষণ খুনসুটিতে মেতে থাকতে পারবেন এবং তার মনে এমনভাবে বসবাস করবেন যে আপনার দিকে সে একটাবার তাকালেই বলে দিতে পারবে যে তার বেঁচে থাকার কারণই আপনি।
পথে চলতে চলতে
কথা বলতে বলতে কখন যেন হলে আমার
জানি গল্পে গল্পে মিশে অল্পে অল্পে আমিও হয়ে গেছি তোমার।
ছোট ছোট ভুল ফুটে হলো ফুল যে তোমাকে পেলাম,
গুটি গুটি পায়ে স্বপ্নের নাই আমি ভেসে গেলাম।
আপনি কি মনে করেছেন একজন মানুষ আমার জীবন থেকে চলে গিয়েছে এবং আপনি সেই সুযোগটা কাজে লাগিয়ে আপনার ফিলিংসগুলো আমার কাছে এক্সপ্রেস করবেন আর আমি সেটা হ্যাপিলি অ্যাকসেপ্ট করে নিব? এই হচ্ছে আপনার বন্ধুত্বের নমুনা?
রোদের পাখি তোর শহরে আমার মনের স্বপ্ন ঘিরে, ওরে পাখি ওরে সারাক্ষণ তোর শহরে বৃষ্টি হলে ভিজে আমার মন।
Mày Mày biết kiểu với thầy ơi. Tôi biết kiểu sự bình chỉ linh ấy. Kia này cầm kiếm này. Cái đai máu này. Kia này cầm kiếm này. Rồi. Thằng lấy rồi. Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Tranh mày tranh với tao. Nhiều record á. 233 vòng. Mình bắt đầu bây giờ. Nhà báo á. Vậy cũng chưa đi 30% hả? 20% kiếp quỷ à? 100 không? 110 à? Kêu tầm lắm. Quá. Để được năng khoảng 70 bình. Ai mà lại mày người vào nè rồi phút hiện tại wow bất tỷ lắm. 50 rồi khoảng là bao nhiêu nhỉ? 240 à? 5 thì bộ 250. Đủ. Mày được không? Mày ghê 250 muốn năm nay của ông thầy 29 này 22 và 6 17 8 9 5 6 7 8 9 3 5 6 6 3 7 40 à? 90 à? 98 à? 98 ai? Phải bay một thân rồi. What the hell?
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর, ভালোবাসাও সুন্দর। মানুষ নিজের অজান্তেই ভালোবেসে ফেলে।
আমারও মনে হয় কি জানেন, আপনার মতো জানাশোনা কাউকে না আমার বিয়ে করা উচিত।
এটা কি উপলক্ষে?
ম্যাডাম ফুলটা গ্রহণ করুন, তারপরে বলতেছি।
ভোটার আইডি কার্ডে যার স্বাক্ষরের জায়গায় টিপ সই দেয় এখানে কেউ ডাক্তার?
এই দুইজনের মধ্যে যে আগে ম্যাডামের মন জয় করতে পারবে ম্যাডাম তার।
একদিন না দেখলে তোমায় বন্ধু আন্ধার লাগে সব, তোমার এই প্রেমে এমনই টান।
রুগীদের তো ডক্টরের কাছে আসলে ব্যথা কমে যায়, আপনি তো উল্টো হলো কেন? আপনি কি একটু উল্টা?
তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, যেও না বন্ধু আমার ভুলিয়া ভুলিয়া।
আমার মনে হয় আমার সমস্যা কপালে, ম্যাডাম আমার কপালে নেই, আমার কপালে আছে দাগ।
Một video 1 ngày 5 tháng 7 2024 bên Cheyenne Metro White. Này cái bài viết cho các em xem nhé. Ok, phải nhớ tự lại. Anh sẽ khiển một chút. Mình sẽ kiếm được 50 củ để 50 củ để rồi tiếp lên chiến sĩ nhất. Ê, nếu lái được thẳng quá, trốn mua. Lái thẳng rồi. Chi xong rồi phải không? Mày à, hù tỏ. Đùa, mày đùa. Thôi, thầy kệ cho mày tự đi. Truyền thuyết tăng trưởng mày. Xa sửa binh nhé. Ok, thật ra được 3 của 47 chỉ không? Cộng 3 với 17 ạ. Nhân trừ 20%. Rồi tầm chơi được 20%. Đây là nạp chút năng lượng trôi qua bản thân. Đây sẽ lên 127 triệu rồi nào. 127 triệu quét à. Đây chơi lên, à đây, nguồn 2 cái màu vàng. Rồi xong 7 kéo vậy. Sao? Nốt. Trời giảm đất. Xếp thằng này quỷ à? Ác quỷ vô ba. Đùa tao. Đùa này. Đó là tự làm rồi. Dọc quá. Chết rồi. Đi kìa. 2 phút rồi. 2 phút hơn của pháo. Mày. Đấy. Mày. Cộng 10 cho thầy. Cân đùa mạnh đùa tao làm mày tao không bao nhiêu rồi đấy ngã chéo mà thêm không được 16 lap rồi
তোমাকে 15 লাখ টাকাই দিতে হবে তুমি যদি দিতে না পারো তোমার বাবাকে কল দাও তোমার যত জমি জিরাত বাড়িতে যা যা আছে এগুলো বেচা হইলেও তোমরা আমাদের টাকা পাই পাই করে শোধ করবা একটা ব্যাপার কি খেয়াল করছো
শহরে কিন্তু দুইটা রূপ, রাতের এক রূপ, দিনের আর এক।
বেঁধেছি ঘর হৃদয়ের পর গাঢ় সবুজ ওই গহীন বনে।
আরে ব্রো, সবসময় চিল থাকতে হবে, কিচ্ছু মাথায় নেওয়া যাবে না।
ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একজন আরেকজনের উপর ভরসা করে, একজন আরেকজনের হাতের উপর হাত রেখে এই জীবনটা কাটিয়ে দেয়া। কিছু মানুষ এই রাত জেগে থাকে আর টাকার বিনিময়ে সুখ খোঁজে।
বসুন।
এখন তো সিরিয়াস হওয়া উচিত, তাই না? আমি তো কোথাও যাচ্ছি না পার্টি করতে, তুমি কেন যাচ্ছ? কেন বন্ধ করতে পারতেছো না বলো তো? কার যে কোথায় সুখ সেটা তার প্রিয় মানুষটাও কখনো জানতে পারে না।
পাশাপাশি তবু যাচ্ছি বিপরীতে, কাছাকাছি তবু যাচ্ছি বহু দূরে।
হাই, ইউ লুক গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Rồi bài cái độ buồn lên mà sự là khỏe đấy, nhưng mà thầy xây bài ấy chia sẻ có Saza hả, có Rakan. Chọn nó vậy. Át này, Binh. Xong. Là át luôn mà. Sao có xin ra ấy, nhưng mà anh đéo dùng rồi. Ui, xét này. Xét đây là vài cảnh đẹp đéo chịu được. Không sao, đây rồi. Bay cho đời, quay đều, quay. Ui, con lắc rồi sao, cút. Mày đi, xong rồi có át rồi. Ngày đánh bài va vẫn. Sao ra còn bài đẹp phết. Định mạnh cái xét này, ui, bình điết. Xét là mình sẽ thiếu là một cái cung mà. Cung với cung một con Kitana hoặc là một con Nautilus để lấy cái thú tượng để cho in nào. Phải cung không? Bắn cung lấy đồ cho át trước khi thầy. Ui, rồi xong nhặt nhầm đồ. Ha ha. What the hell man. Nhặt nhầm đồ. Thế mà cũng phải lái xe. Đùa tao à? Đùa tao không vậy. Thế mà cũng một cộng một ending trốn bố không? Trốn thầy không? Cinderella này cút, có một cút, đâu hiểu. Nhặt ngu đấy. Ngu đấy. Rớt ở đây. Rồi xong. Sao có càng ngày đây nhỉ? Thì phải có ai mà phải có cái thằng này ở đây nhỉ? Đúng rồi. À, đủ bốn mà, cút. Nè. Xong. Chịu rồi, nhặt nhầm đồ, lúa tắc ngủ nó mau nhỉ? Rồi xem đi. Thầy ơi, không ai nhận được cái gì? Tôi nhận không? Ở đây. Vòng quay may mắn, vòng quay vô cực. Anh 2 vòng à? Quay đều ra cái pet đổ ai đi, ra cái pet đổ đó. Đi ra qua. Biết quay được vào pet Omega. Chịu rồi, tí vào lừa tao. Đi qua mà trôn lại đi qua. Trôn tố bố. Đi trôn tao, đi xin à? Đi xin chuẩn không vậy? Rồi xong, Bình. Xong, thắng. Không thắng. Suýt thắng. Quả phe bắn được phết nhưng mà suýt thắng rồi. Thầy bay tốc độ cao ấy. Bay tốc độ cao luôn.
দরকার পড়লে একটা রিকশাওয়ালাকে বিয়ে করবো, তারপরে তোকে বিয়ে করতে
তুমি যদি মরে যাও আমি তোমাকেই বিয়ে করব।
দেখো বিয়ে এত সোজা।
আমার 5টা কন্ডিশন।
কয়টা?
5টা।
আমি সিআইডি সাফায়েত রমরাজন। স্যার, এটা তো ভোটার আইডি কার্ড স্যার।
বাড়িতেই করবেন নাকি হোটেলে?
না আপনি যেমনটা ভাবছেন বিষয়টা তা না।
আপনি তো করবেন।
তোমাকে
হবে না, আমি জানতাম। শুধু শুধু সময় নষ্ট করো না।
ভাই আপনি তো অনন্ত দলিল না যে অসম্ভবকে সম্ভব করে আপনার কাজ। জিমি জিমি জিমি
কি হচ্ছে?
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা আচ্ছা
আঙ্গের একদম বইরা দিমু যাচ্ছে সব বাইর কর।
শর্ত দিয়ে বিয়ে, শর্ত দিয়ে বিয়ে।
ভাই যে বয়সে মানুষ গার্লফ্রেন্ডের কামড় খায়, সে বয়সে আপনি কুত্তার কামড় খেয়ে হাসপাতালে ভর্তি হয়েছেন।
Cái chắc chắn mấy ngày toàn ở đâu ấy. Ui Hiếu béo làm chắc giải điếc rồi sao? Ừ ừ ừ chưa thằng nào không uy tín. Được mấy thằng đệ mà. Ui tao đây làm vũ đảm bảo mày nha. Xong tao có gì đảm bảo mày đâu, chỉ có bọn tao tự đưa nhau ra đảm bảo cho mày thôi. Ok nha, tao mạng cũng xong. Thấy không? Sao? What the hell? Đúp. Nói chuyện đi, nói chuyện. Chịu ơi, broccoli ơi, chịu thôi. Yes. Thôi thế kể nó chuyện hôm nọ đi. Thế thôi kể nó chuyện hôm nọ đi. Xong. Kể nó chuyện hôm nọ đi xong. Thằng nào cũng thế rồi. Không, chỉ là không ở được khung thôi, không ở được khung cái gì. À thôi mấy thằng em đi để bọn anh nghe chuyện đi. Làm cái gì à, căng ấy nhờ. Thôi vui nhé, vui. Gì căng à. Lại còn chơi cùng nữa. Chú em ơi, viết code liên tục. Chắc đánh mini ba người. Nhưng có làm gì đâu, thằng ấy có làm gì đâu. Hiểu béo. Phải chứ? Có kẻ đâu, nhưng mà ý là liên quan gì thằng yêu Khôi đâu. Ý là có liên quan gì nó đâu. Sao đâu Hiếu ơi, không sao đâu. Anh có C không phải vấn đề. Anh có F mà Hiếu. À thấy chưa, bảo mày yêu C là ngon rồi, tao anh cái gì nữa. Cái môn đấy đầy đằng trượt. Có anh tin 1 tin 3, 2 con A. Khỏe đấy, khỏe đấy. Đấy, một lúc lùi rồi, đừng có làm cái kia là kiếm lốc. Có sầu riêng nào? Rồi, cháu cũng có sầu riêng này. Để dễ lắm mà. Đó. Gì. Đúng rồi, cái sáng chú đăng bài đi Hiếu. Toàn 8 có ông, xong rồi chú cứ bảo là thấp thế. Thế không có thằng đăng bài nữa nói. Có thấy không? A rồi, A ngược lại rồi. Ba mấy thằng yếu à? Ba mấy thằng yếu à? Ai à? Đấy, một lúc lui. Xếp là ngược lại à? Cháu không biết gì. Để không. Ôi à. Gì. À, mà giờ. À. Nhà vui không? Lớp cửa thấy tanh rồi. Trấn xứ Thanh Hóa. Đứng im. Mà gì đâu, không có gì đâu, không có gì đâu, có gì đâu, không kể, có gì đâu mà kể, có gì đâu mà đi kể, mà không có kể, mà tao có liên quan gì đến nó mà kể. Quý lắm, chịu được. Đèo. Mày dám còn ngủ à? Quý à? Tôi là dí cu đít sao? Giống nhau chịu được. Càng gậy cay như đẹp trai như broccoli. Ô, Chị biết không à? Đi rồi. Ba. Máu á. Phải chưa? 397 à? Tôi bố mày à? Cái gì đây? Tao có nghe nhầm không? Tao không đoán mà. Anh phải là em lớp 12 mà Quang. Phải là em lớp 12 mà. Hoành ơi. Đây thử là ký á. Ui, hỏng ơi. Thằng. Cái gì? Một con tanh và một con đam ạ. Ui dồi. Ôi thua rồi. Một con đéo với đam ấy. Đéo hiểu. Thế chết mẹ đi à. Đâu 2K7 nó bằng tuổi của anh Quang. Nó đã bằng tuổi mà. À, 3 giờ 6 giờ mới học. À thằng Cương vừa xin gạo mà. Vừa xin gạo phòng nào. Ơi cái gạo mà lúc cho tao nấu ấy. Lâu cô nhiều à. Mai anh mang sang nhé. Cảm ơn. Mai anh mang cả đồ ăn của anh sang.